Guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kid Show. We're back in the Goonmobile, baby. But today we gotta talk about Marathon and Bungie because they just announced that the game is indefinitely freaking delayed. Yeah, it seems like that beta didn't go too well. It seems like they have to cover up their thievery of artists' work. It seems like they have to recreate the art style of this game. Crazy enough. Dude, it's crazy. So they delayed the game, and the thing that I noticed about the website announcement was that they were glazing the shit out of gamers. Like, obviously you don't disrespect gamers. That's what's led a lot of these companies to completely just shit the bed. But the amount of glazing, there was so much of it, and the glazing was thick, all right? The glazing was thicker than Quiet Cry's cheeks, all right? But, yeah, that was the first thing that I noticed. They are desperate for any fucking hope and player love and affection at this point when they're on basically the shit list, Bungie. But, the things that they cited as to the reasons for this delay was quite a few things. First off, they felt as though they need to make the actual gameplay more difficult. They wanted to improve singles and duos gameplay. They wanted to actually add proximity chat. That's something that was widely requested. People were wondering, like, dude, we're supposed to collaborate in this game, this extraction shooter of all things. We need to actually communicate with each other, you dumbasses. So everyone was like, how is there no proximity chat or voice chat at all? So they're going to add that in. It's kind of amazing that they thought that was going to fly without one. But most importantly, they've said that they need to change the art direction of the game to look darker. Which, yeah, that's good because, the game, it's crazy because the game looked like a Fortnite clone. It looked like an ugly-ass Fortnite clone. Super fucking ugly. Like a mix between, like, what do you get when you mix, when you have Concord and Fortnite, get down and dirty and have a kid. It's like, you get Marathon. Crazy, bro. But, yeah, it's crazy looking at the art style they chose at, they stole. and looking at the original Marathon, mind you, the original Marathon trilogy came out on Macintosh in the 90s, all right? Back then I was gaming on a Packard Bell. I didn't know what Macintosh even was, so I never got the opportunity to play the original Marathon trilogy. But, a few months ago, I went back and actually looked at some of the art and the style of the game, and it looked like a dope-ass Doom clone. It looked like a slightly brighter tinged, sort of more alien, insect-esque Doom clone. And to go from a Doom clone to a Fortnite knockoff-looking game is an insane departure. It goes to show that Marathon was only Marathon in name alone, because the direction is something else entirely. And you have to wonder if this game is even at all viable in the future, because extraction shooters have already kind of fallen out of favor with gamers. It's not really a popular genre, especially not anymore. Tarkov has kind of waned in general interest. You have your diehards, don't get me wrong, but it's not like any new people are rushing out to go play that kind of style game. The other types of games, the Western one, I forget what the hell it's called, but yeah, nobody really talks about that. I mean, shout out to Crytek, but nobody really talks about that. Extraction shooters have very heavily fallen out of favor. Division is coming back, but there's more to the Division than just the extraction part of it, right? And I actually like the Division, but I'm not really a big extraction shooter type of person. You have to wonder, extraction shooters have already fallen out of favor. Who's to say in this game maybe comes out in a year, maybe 2 years? Like, is anyone going to give a shit about Marathon other than Bungie diehards and the Sony meat committee? Like, I don't know. I just find this absolutely hilarious. And the fact that Bungie, of all people, makes this bullshit-ass game, this is their successor to Destiny, their successor to Halo, right? Just generally speaking. And for this to be the joke that it is of a video game, of a multiplayer live service video game that nobody gave a fuck about when they played the beta for. Everyone saw the writing on the wall, off rip. Just for them to be outed for stealing art of artists out here, just for the game to be mid as fuck at best. These are the people that said that The Last of Us Factions 2 was not a viable live service game. Meanwhile, you've made a video game that's entirely not viable thus far, that you have to really go deep dive and fix. It's crazy to me, bro. I'm still bitter about Factions 2 getting canceled, and a lot of people jump to Bungie's defense, like, oh, it wasn't their fault that it got canceled. They just told Sony that it wasn't a viable live service, and Sony listened. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, it's so ridiculous, man. Out of all the multiplayer live service video games that Sony has pushed, the mass majority of them have been canceled or been entire failures. It's such a joke, it's such a shame that Marathon is supposed to be the big one now. It's honestly a shame that Bungie dug into their history just to piss all over it, to use it to take advantage of future players. And it's a shame that they couldn't come up with something new and original, instead had to copy other people, and it's just very weird, very strange. But yeah, I'm kind of hard on Bungie because, well, the one game I was interested in, man, they just outright pissed on it and then introduced. And we have to talk about something that isn't really discussed a lot. Dude, live service fatigue might end up becoming a thing, especially when you're forcing these games on an audience that the mass majority of last generation were just playing mostly single player freaking action adventure games with some RPG mechanics and stealth mechanics. Like, this is what they're used to, and you just keep introducing live service title after live service title after live service title. I mean, obviously it's pretty clear PlayStation doesn't give a fuck about their main audience, right? The fanboys, the diehards. They obviously want the casuals, the ones that like the multiplayer games, but you have to consider how many of these people are willing to, essentially abandon their current live service game of choice in order to indulge in something new, to give up everything they've purchased, everything they've invested in an older title, just to start new with nothing in a newer title. It's really a thing, guys. For me, Fortnite, it's like, and yeah, we're talking about Fortnite, but the amount of shit that I have and I own in Fortnite, for me to give that up to go try something new and take it seriously, I'll indulge in a live service multiplayer game just for shits and giggles, just to see what's up. But do I take it seriously? Do I invest time? Do I invest money? Start investing money in it? No, I avoid that at all costs, man. I remember trying the Ubisoft multiplayer game, and it was kind of cool for a little bit. But it got old fast. It got old really fast, and the hit detection was garbage. And the one thing Bungie certainly has in their quarter is that they can make a damn good first-person shooter. That cannot be taken away from them. Even Destiny, with all the fuck shit with Destiny 1 and 2, I remember, them saying something new every week that just got everyone in the community pissed off with the launch of Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. But what kept people coming back was that amazing, first-person shooter gunplay. And really just the allure of something that they're making that wasn't Halo at the time. It was very interesting to see what Bungie was going to do, but I think people are a little tired of Bungie at this point. I know that I'm tired of their shit. I mean, I don't know, for me, Marathon just ain't it. It maybe if they change the tone, I don't know, but it's kind of looking like a dud, boys and girls. It's kind of looking nasty out here. And when you see a diehard PlayStation fanboys say that, why are you dragging this dead horse? Just cancel the game. Like, that's crazy to me, dog. Yo, they're saying the shit that I can't even say because I had no interest in the game to begin with. All I could do is talk about the shit situation that this company has put itself in. But I don't really care about Marathon. I did not see the validity in Marathon at all. So there's that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Do you think that Bungie should have indeed delayed Marathon? Do you think they should cancel it instead? Were you actually interested in Marathon currently, right? I mean, there's some people that may have liked it, I guess. But let me know in the comment section down below. If you can like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitter at Mario Kart if you'd like to continue the conversation. consider becoming a channel member. Instant access to the Discord, dope ass emotes for the live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And yeah, also you can follow me on Rumble and on Kick, you know, Cult Classic Cage on both of those. We're dual streaming every time we go live, so that's been a really fun experience, giving you guys more options on how you want to engage with the streams, man. That's what it's all about, right? But yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.